even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we are going into the best teams of the month, in my opinion anyway, for the month of May. Third anniversary is here. We've got the third anniversary units, so this is going to spice up the list a lot more, because as you know, or if you don't know, anniversary units are just meant to actually get involved in the meta heavily. They're not meant to be units that are below par. They're meant to be on par or way above par. So the fact that we have anniversary here, the list is spiced up just a bit. Let's see if you guys agree with who I've got for the top 5. And for you guys who are kind of new to the game, there will probably be a lot of new players considering it's anniversary. These are some teams that you can actually take on board and actually use in PvP. If you can build up the team, then you'd actually stand a way stronger chance. So these are not just teams for you to look at like, wow, these are just top 5. You can actually take on these teams. But just a disclaimer, none of these teams are in order. So if you see a team that's your favorite team and you feel like it should be the strongest out of all 5, and I put it 5th, that doesn't mean it's like the 5th on the list. It just means it's in that order just because it's random. Like, I don't want to actually order them. That makes it too difficult to do, and there will be a lot more commotion in the comments. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Before I get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 20k. All my socials on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the top 5 PvP teams of the month. Alright, so number 1 on this list, we've actually got Fusion. Fusion Warriors literally are just always OP. Since the first anniversary, we got Super Vegito. He was literally the meta himself. Z tier unit. Second anniversary, we got Vegito Blue. Literally broke the game, made people want to quit the game, honestly. And this anniversary, we've got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is absolutely destructive in PvP. Not gonna say he's Z tier like the other two in their anniversary primes, but this unit here is absolutely good. And he's actually come alongside with Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, who I don't feel like is going to be on the main team. Or we've also got Vegito Blue, which was very unexpected. The purple here, he's going to be taken over unless Super Vegito over here actually gets his Zenkai. But this team here is actually amazing. And even to go even further, if you want to run it, you could actually run Zamasu on this team, which is crazy. He also has the Fusion tag. So Fusion Warriors are just a really OP team, honestly. They have an abundance of blast armor. Vegito Blue, Kefla, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, and then even Gogeta Blue, once you get him starred up, his green card, I feel like is so underrated. He is actually a good team. And we have Gogeta here, who I personally feel like is one of the best Zenkais in the game. So yeah, overall this Fusion team had to be here, especially with the release of this new Vegito, giving them a perfect color rotation. So now they've actually got a purple for the team, and this Gogeta here just being so good, just adding a new color, a new unit to the Fusion team. But yeah, this team's back on the top 5, has to be there for me. Let me know what you guys think. This is number 1 on the list, Fusions. Number 2 on this list, we've got Saiyans. I feel like Saiyans are always going to be on this team because of the characters they already have. But on top of that, they just have pretty much all the main characters that we would see in the Dragon Ball franchise. They're always going to get new Gokus, new Vegetas that are just always above par. Goku and Vegeta are always getting stronger in the anime, so they will as well in the game. They won't fail to make their kits horrible. So like, as you can see, we've got the Zenkai 7 Namek Goku, the Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 3 Goku again, the Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This Angel Vegeta here, he's great at debuffing. And then for red, I've just put the Ultra Goku because he gives great buffs. But honestly, Saiyans have an abundance of options, and they even have the main character if you want to go to hero, Shallot. Shallot, he should be getting a new transformation very soon, and at the moment, he has his God form. His God form is actually really powerful, and it looks really cool. Just this, like, we're just waiting to see what's going to come next. But honestly, even Saiyans have some really good extremes as well. Like, we can look at EX Nappa here at Zenkai 7. He was once the main red for actual Saiyans. So there's actually a lot of options here. And just to go to the character list, because there are some Saiyans that I don't have, such as the Blue Broly here. He can actually be people running with Bardock. Bardock here is also a good option. Bardock's amazing, honestly, gives Super Saiyans buffs. Super Saiyans, I'm just going to put them under Saiyans because they are Saiyans as well, but not all of them, because there are some hybrid Saiyans that are Super Saiyans, just to bear that in mind. But and they just released a whole bunch of free Gokus as well, so Saiyans just has to be on this team. The team is just really OP. There's nothing much you can do. Like, I don't feel like this team should leave the list anytime soon. So yeah, this is why Saiyans on this list. They're number 2. Son family is here at number 3 for a similar reason as Saiyans. Saiyans, honestly, like I said, they're always going to get new Gokus, but speaking specifically about Goku, pretty much every Goku is going to be on Son family because that's Goku's family. But we also got some Gohans who are really good, and even the Goten as a yellow. We've got the red Gohan here, the Zenkai 7, who's actually the best unit in the game. Nobody's surpassing this guy. This guy is absolutely destructive, and if somebody does surpass this guy, that's just another menace to add to the game. But there are so many options, so let me back out here and go to the character list so you can see all the Son family members. Namek Goku, Goku Blue over here, the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 3 over here, UI Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 over here. If we look at the yellows, the LF Super Saiyan 4, we got the new Goku packages, which I didn't look at passing all these characters. Like, there's a lot of options here, honestly. This yellow Gohan here is really good, Goku Youth. So you can just see, like, most of the Son family characters are actually Saiyans as well, because they're Gokus. But then there's a few Gohans who are actually exceptional as well. But Son family is just another team that I don't feel like they're going to leave this list anytime soon. So they just had to be on this list. Number 3, that's pretty much it. We got Son family. God Key is a team at number 4 who could not necessarily be on this list, but I really had to put them on this list because they got some new additions, which just makes their team literally perfect. So the same way as Fusions, they have their full color wheel now. God Key, literally everybody's been praying for it, a real good God Key Red or a God Key Zenkai. So if we look at the God Key characters here, the main ones, I've got Goku Blue. I like having Vegeta Blue there just because of Vegeta Blue's kit, and he gets Zenkai buffed by Goku Blue. That's just for my preference. But Vados, UI, Gogeta Blue, Red Rose, he's getting substituted by the new character, which is Zamasu, the half corrupted fusion Zamasu here, Legends Limited. People have been summoning for him because it's 3rd anniversary. But we also got the new addition over here, Vegeta Blue, who can actually replace this purple Vegeta Emerge Zamasu and UI if you wish. I personally will still use UI on God Key just because the auto dodge is just too unique, and if you know how to really use it properly, you're not getting over that no matter how good another person's kit is. We've even got the free to play Gokus, this purple one here, Goku Blue, and this red one, people really like him. Zenkai 7 Beerus is another option. Champa, I see people use him. This God Vegeta, a lovely unit, honestly. And even if you want to, you can run EX Whis. So if I go to the extremes, people actually do use EX Whis. We've also got this new Rose. I wouldn't suggest using him, but he does buff God Key, which is good. But as you can see, like, God Key have really got their full rotation now if you put the new Zamasu at red. So they had to be on this list as well. They really taken up the meta now. People are going to be running God Key at full capacity, but they're number 4 on this list. That's God Key. Now number 5 on this list, I've actually got Regeneration, but this team here could easily leave the list and be replaced with the honorable mentions that I've got. But I put Regen on this list rather, because as a team they are actually just so reliable. If you run into them on PvP, they are much more reliable than any other team that could have made this 5th slot. So if we look at Regen units here, free to play 21, she's an easily accessible character, and she's just very much so OP. Like, she gets draw speed, and she has a few things that just really help out her team overall. Fat Boo, he's been the heart and soul of Regen since he's been released, honestly. DKP, one of the highest base blast attacks in the game. Piccolo, he's a Zenkai. At Zenkai 7, he is actually really, really good, and he's going to be there for Regen. But we've also got another free-to-play unit here, Kami, fused with Kami Piccolo. He's actually another good source on the Regen team. And then for red, you could actually run the new Merge Zamasu. So that's why I actually put Regen on this team, because he actually takes up a slot on this team. Although he does not buff regeneration, most regeneration characters are actually falling upon the category of powerful opponent. So even if you was to run him on this team, they still buff each other, minus Piccolo fused with Kami. But overall, as you can see, the Regen team is a very reliable team. They're tanky overall. They also deal a lot of damage, and these are not even all the options. Like, you could run 21 over here. I've seen some people run Metal Cooler, which I do not advise though. on the reds, people run this red or cooler, which I also do not advise, and sometimes people run Merds Zamasu and even this free-to-play Boo. So like I'm just really just backing up Regen as to why I put them 5th, but like I'm trying to say, pardon me, the other units that I'm going to show for the honorable mentions could have easily taken up this 5th slot on Regen. So yeah, just bear that in mind. I even forgot about Kid Boo on the blue. Like, he's just really good. He's really good restoring his own vanish. But yeah, that's number 5 on this list, regeneration. Now for my top 5 list, I've got to have an honorable mention section, and it wouldn't be an honorable mention section if I didn't include Future, considering my reasons for the other teams. But bear in mind that any of these teams could easily compete with any of the top 5 teams, given the reason I'm going to get into right now. So Future, they also got the new units similarly to Godkey. They got the new Vegito, they also got the Merds Zamasu. However, I feel like this team here, you have to use it in a specific way, whereas in Regen, they're just overall so tanky that it doesn't actually matter how you use them. You just body everything and then do general output damage. So I feel like with this, you kind of know what you're doing. You gotta have to know what you're doing more so, which is why I edged them out, but they could easily be in the top 5 as well. I got Trunks Rage here, but it could easily be the Gohan, and in red, obviously the new Merds Zamasu. Next, they've got androids. Androids hold Android 18, which is actually the 2nd best unit in the entire game. She is actually absolutely disgusting. But androids as a whole as well, with this free-to-play Android 21 who's very accessible, and the red cell who also fits on the team. People also run Super 17 sometimes. He's from GT, and even this 16 is extremely tanky. Android just works well overall. Next as well on the honorable mentions list, we got GT. My reason for putting GT on the honorable mentions list is because, for one, they got 3 new characters that are main sparking, so Nuova, East, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But on top of that, if you have all the characters actually at their maximum, I feel like the team is actually very much slept on. The only issue with the team is that they released the characters in a way where nobody was able to actually invest into them, because they were released so quickly and so close near to anniversary. So if they spaced it out, it would have been more so of a team that would hold more weight in the meta. On top of that, everybody had already invested into a certain team, and nobody just wants to go into a new team. So having GT how it is now, only people who really favor that team have the team, but the team as a whole is actually extremely solid now that the anniversary is actually here. Last on this list, I've got girls. They got their new red, who actually buffed the team, which is Kefla at 6 stars. But overall, it features characters that we've seen before. So blue, we got the 21. Green, we got this 21 as well. And then Android 18, the best unit in the game. I just want to mention Hybrid Saiyans, because they do hold Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and they also hold the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks from the future. That's a very good team not to be slept on. But that pretty much ends it off for the video. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. There are some options that you could substitute characters for. Like on my future team, I have Trunks and Maya, but you could easily have the red cell, even though he doesn't buff the team. Just to mention that there are characters that you could substitute. So don't take every team that I had as like the solid platform for the team. There are other characters you could play. That's just how I've got my team set up. Let me know what you think about my list. Let me know what you disagree with. Let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you might change. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already. More content like this. Every content that I post on this channel is fired, bro. And you watch this whole video if you're here, so you must think so too. But I'm gonna leave it like that. Press that subscribe button one more time if you haven't already. All my socials on the left. Join the Discord. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!